We have officially entered the season of mud. Some people call it spring. We call it mud. We have had a lot of rain the last few days. Yeah, we had cows out the other day and they happened to go through the yard. So they've made a mess. We have to unload this trailer, which is got some supplies from my folks' farm. I'm gonna unload the rest of it and probably share with you a little secret. We've got ideas. At least I have ideas. Right? Dakota's gonna help. Today, I've been working on a project behind me. Some of you might guess what this project is. It's something that I've wanted for a while now, and well, to give you a hint, it is located close to my garden. If you have guessed it's a greenhouse, then you are correct. We are making a greenhouse with all reclaimed lumber, all the stuff that came from my folks' farm, and well, not all the stuff, but some of the stuff that we were able to get from my folks' farm. We're going to use it and make myself a greenhouse. I'm so excited. We started it this afternoon. We've got the poles in. I'm not going to share in this video the whole completion because I'm not going to be able to do it in one day, but I am going to film it and make a separate video of it from start to finish, so that if you are interested in how I built this, then you can watch that video. But until then, this is how far I've gotten. I'm going to keep working on it. I've got some 2x4s that I need to put up across and at the bottom. So anyways, it's cloudy. It's about 40 degrees today. So we're taking down these cattle panels and we're going to put up a mesh, because these cattle panels, some of the younger calves can fit their heads through it, and in the summertime when they see grass on the other side, they sometimes stick their heads through it, and then they'll get their heads caught because they don't know how to get it back out. And two more.
One more.
She's just the most friendliest. We have a cow showing some early signs of labor. Hopefully she don't decide to give birth right there, because that's kind of the alley. She needs to give birth in the clean straw. I'll keep you up to date and we'll see what she has. I'm at the workshop.
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna share with you all his next project.
Well, it's kind of some of the next projects. It's just kind of what we're working on right now. We haven't really told you much about what we've been done. We got the fertilizer spreader wrapped up, and that's painted and decaled and ready to be used. And then
I have a couple pictures I can throw in right here.
throw into that, yeah, and let the people know kind of what. So that's ready to use. And a neighbor asked us if we could work on their feed grinder, and I said sure. They had a bearing out, they said. So they brought us a Gale Mixall, which is kind of the Gale name, but I don't even know if you walk around here what model it is.
Is this an older one?
Yeah, it's quite a bit older. Well, it's a model number 55.
A Gale 55.
So a Gale goes by, like, our other one is like a 170, 135. They made a 95 and a 55. Well, basically it's how many bushels they hold in the grain tank is how they do their models, and that's their numbers. So I don't know what year this one was made. If some of you out there know, you can leave it in the comments. But the reason the guy brought it to us is because of this bearing that's right down here. That bearing is out. So he wanted, he's an older gentleman, he wanted us to fix that. So I told him, sure, we would do that for him.
Is that an easy fix?
I think it will be.
Oh. Have you done a bearing like that before?
Oh, we've done many. Not on this particular machine, but. So yeah, and a lot of times, you know, like these areas, people use duct tape, but he uses a piece of plastic to keep the dust in. But the newer Gale grinders, they run the blower on the back instead of the front, so you know that this is an early model. But if you come over here, this is your clutch that engages your loading auger. It's all gear driven, where the newer ones are hydrostat. They run an orbit motor on the back. And same with the unload auger. Come around. And they run an open trough too on the auger. That's kind of neat. If you look in there.
Oh, I don't know if I like it open. I don't know. I guess it don't really make a difference.
It don't make a difference. And then all the unloading stuff is all gear driven down there also. So it's all little gears in there that run that up.
Oh. A little different than how they make them now.
Yep.
So you figure this is a 55 bushel?
55 bushel. And see on the sign here, it looks like it originally came out of Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa.
So anybody watching, maybe you remember that dealer. I don't know.
There you go.
There you go.
Great, thanks for showing us.
For most of you that know what a shear bar is, you run chopper or work on them, you know what it is. But our old shear bar was getting pretty wore, and I should show it to you, so let me grab it.
All right.
All right, this is our old shear bar, and if you look, it's this edge here, the cutting edge is quite rounded, and we flipped it a couple times. And if my camera lady will come over here.
I'm now his camera lady.
If you notice, see how it's supposed to have a nice square,
sharp edge.
Nice square edge, but that's kind of sharp.
Okay.
And that's what a new one's supposed to look like. And that way, when the knife goes by it, it has a nice clean cut. So that's what we've been doing to the choppers. We've been replacing out the shear bar. Last fall, we went through all the knives, threw out what was bad, put good ones in.
So that's done.
That's done.
It's
so
ready
now,
to go.
Now basically, Ethan's been working on this. He's got the shear bar put in, so now we'll sharpen the knives and adjust the shear bar. We are going to do hopefully blower paddles yet. I kind of want to get that done before we start, but
replacing blower paddles?
Yeah, there's 4 blower paddles in this one, and I'm hoping to get that done yet before we use it here in a couple weeks, I'm thinking.
It's got to dry out, but
well, I don't
rye
know if
will be
it's gotta
soon.
dry out, but its stuff's growing. So then behind my camera lady,
behind me,
behind is the irrigation pump that we pump our brown water with.
Our brown water, which is our pond water.
So this here we had to basically the seals around the shaft on the pump here. I don't know. It might be hard to see, but they're in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really see a whole lot.
But them seals in there were getting wore. And they call it a collapse. It's kind of a collapsible seal because you put pressure on it and it expands them, but as it wears, it wears out. So we put a new stack of seals in there. I got a name for them. I can't remember it right at the moment. So we got that done, and we'll change the oil in it and get it ready to go. Should be close to ready to go. So.
We're teaching Dakota to be nice to the chickens. We don't let them out too much, but tonight we'll let them out for a little bit just to Get some exercise. But we don't want Dakota chase him. It's so muddy out here, you guys. What are you doing in here? You're eating the chicken food? What kind of dog are you?
I am a man that did not get trained right.
What are you doing? Oh, I love chicken food. Okay, time to collect the eggs. I've been getting a bunch. About 12 to 14 a day, so it's been good. Sanders says he can feed 3 calves at once. How's it going? Is it a little challenging?
Yeah, because one calf wants to go down, the other one wants to go up.
Here, I'll help you.
Why? I'm fine.
You're fine?
Go feed the other calf.
Alright, I'll go feed the other one.
If I need help, I'll holler.
Alright. What are you doing? Dakota? That is not dog food. No. We have to train her not to eat that. Dakota? Dakota? That's for the calves. Let's give this to the calves. Come on. Let's give it to the calves. I know. Come on. Let's go to the calves. Keep going. I've got it.
Look at this, because they're all they want to eat is this.
Yeah. There we go. Strong muscles.
Yay.
I'll do it one-handed.
So special.
I know it. It's a little bit more challenging. How's it going? So Dad got this one out, or you did?
He started, I finished.
Oh.
So then we can air rid the J-trim, but then we can close that opening off and start running our conduit and stuff down.
What opening? Oh, between.
Yeah. That's how you hold your
That's how we do it with Baler twine.
professional.
Nice. Looks good though.
It'll
Got-
get there.
got
So I'm
good-
working at taking out the top board.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
You gonna be able to take that steel out, or?
After we get the control panel off, we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in the milk house, and Kevin's gonna just share with you the latest that he's been working on.
With
Every day there's a little bit of improvement, but there's not a lot change. So it's just little here and there, you know?
because we got other things like chores and just everyday life things. So-
Chores.
Yeah, chores.
Keeping things clean.
So Sydney's he got started on the conduit up there. You can see it. And that conduit line's gotta go all the way around to
All the way around.
to that wall there, because these control boxes are getting moved over to that wall.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to power the bulk tank, the controllers and stuff like that. So that's what Sydney's working on, and
Between his other job.
between his other job and
Feeding cows.
and doing that stuff. And then what I've been doing is we got the steel on above the tank.
This is steel from the barn that we took down.
This is refurbished steel. And then what we're doing this time is we're putting on plywood, and then we are putting a plastic sheet board on that will fit.
It's washable, it's waterproof. I've already attached it.
Attached
You
one.
can see.
So
Just a plastic board.
plastic board, and then we will put like a steel trim around, because you can see the gap there, and we'll put steel trim on that.
So you won't see any
No
wood or...
no wood. You ain't supposed to show any anyway. So that's what we've been working at.
And you have to caulk in here
Yeah,
and
like right there.
clean all that up.
Clean all that up. So I know there's a few different ways of doing it. Because our other tank, we just used a piece of trim.
So this is what you did in 96.
1996, but I took a piece of J trim, cut it, and then just molded it to the tank, and then put caulk around it. So that's held up for quite a few years. 20.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years. So I seen this idea. We were looking at a tank at another farm and how they did it, and I thought it looked all right. So yeah, that's how far we're getting. Next week, I know the weather's kind of nasty this week, but I was hoping to be a little further on it on these rainy days, because we are quite wet for this time of year, and so I was hoping to have more time to work on it, but it don't seem like it. There's always this time of year, there's so much stuff to get ready and whatever else. So
Little by little.
little by little, we'll have it done. I know Sydney's hoping tomorrow to move this stuff and get the rest of this wall out. So maybe tomorrow we'll show you some more.
Well, I'm a little late. She already had the baby, and she's a protective mama.